Hello there, my name is Ismaus, and this is part 6 of our training series on how to make a weaponized satellite in Blender 2.8. This is the animation part and maybe the final part of the training series. So let's look at how I did the animation. So after mapping the drivers or the panels to be controlled by this animation driver, you can animate that so that the panels are folding out. So they start out folded and then they unfold like I did it here. Just set up some keyframes and also angle your camera so that it looks interesting. Just have it set up like maybe something like this or better, and start playing around with the different objects. We're not going to animate a lot of things because this is space and things move a bit slower. So you just need to give it very simple animations. And when you're animating, so here I'm just moving the camera around, but I didn't want it to move too fast, so I changed that a bit. I think that was a good animation. And so when it comes time to animate your satellite, make sure that all the separate parts are parented to the main body of the satellite, and parented correctly. Like the panels, not every single panel should be parented to the main body of the satellite. Just parent the last panel of every wing on the satellite to the connected to the main object, to the main body of the satellite, so that when you move the main body, then the entire satellite can rotate at the same time. So it's going to be a very simple animation. So here I'm just making that blast from the satellite, and what I did is I made a simple cube that I could scale in the its x direction, and made that part, and that will give us that laser beam animation effect. So here I'm just marking keyframes for that. So around there, that's where I decided for the blast to start, and then I scale it in the x direction to hit the earth, and like that. So yeah, don't make it too fast, as otherwise it won't look that interesting. You want it to be a bit slow so that it's visible when someone is watching it. And then I added an emission shader to give it that emission tab, and also go to the render settings and turn on bloom. This will give that glow effect onto lighter areas or shaders where there is a lot of light, like on our laser beam that you see there. And I think that was a good effect. Also, after the beam shoots at a spot on the Earth, on the planet, make sure the satellite stops moving, so that the beam doesn't just slide off the planet. So you can see now the beam is locked at one position, and that's exactly what you want. Just cleaning up a few things here to get the animation that I want.